The 5 elite path? What? That's so rare. And next to impossible. It's not impossible, but... the amount of tempo we would have to get to have enough HP to go through like 3 fights into elite fight, elite fight, elite fight, elite. This is the deadliest path I've ever seen. Ends with the final boss before the final boss. I can't imagine. We would have to... I don't know what we would have to do. Like boss relic into a... really lucky Snecko Eye? But then we're not healing with Burning Blood. Okay, so this is so rare, I'm going to go for the 5 elite thing. I quite sincerely doubt that we get through it. We would have to get potions. We would have to get really good rolls on potions. That's one thing that could help us through. And a really nice boss relic to make it happen. I cast my doubt early, but if it works, there is a lot of glory at the end of the path. Ooh, I specifically said that one. Now, we don't have Burning Blood. So we have to keep that in mind. That even taking chip damage from the birds is kind of sketchy at this point. Seeded run? It's not seeded. It's not seeded. I just said what it would take. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Aw. Ask for a good card now. wait, don't touch it. Okay, what's a good card? It's too early for Bludgeon. We can't pull Bludgeon yet, I don't think. Or at least the odds of pulling Bludgeon are like astronomically low. So I'll say Bludgeon. It says 2 on it. Like, that's probably good enough. Immolate? Immolate would have been good. Zuthis, dude, too early. You gotta wait for me to win. Wait for me to win, and then after everyone says GG, then we reveal the wizard behind the curtain. Didn't pay you enough? That's that implies that I paid you. That's the thing about that. Okay, well, if we're gonna make it through these elites, it's got to be really heavy on the offense. Premature F. Wait, how do I ban somebody again? What's the button for ban? I wish I knew. Dude, you're my only moderator. If you don't know, we're screwed. Oh, God. That's too good. F is the ban button. F? Wait, that just sounds offensive. It didn't work. I think he's still here. Now it just looks like I said F waffles, and it's totally out of context. Doesn't make any sense. Cultist Potion. Shockwave says 2 on it. It's pretty good. That's a lot of our HP. Say no. Peril, thank you very much for the follow. For a sweet breakfast, waffles are towards the top. I have to agree, without a doubt. I'm a big waffle fan. I don't have the tools necessary to do crepes, so they're kind of out of the question for me. So good. Wait, we have 21:30. We do have this fire potion. I'm not scared to use the fire potion. I tend to lean towards like just a yogurt in the morning because I'm kind of, I don't want to say lazy, but it takes some planning to do something other than throw a yogurt in my lunchbox in the morning, you know, when I'm on my way to work. So next turn might not be so good. Please? Oh, you love to see it. Lysozyme, hello. Welcome back. What a fight. Pick up a tiny chest. Oh boy. Uppercut says 2 on it. This is a tried and true strategy. Take the things that say 2 on them. Oh, we take 8? Take more damage here than we did against the Tri-Centuries. I have that bludgeon. This card says 2 on it. We have those shops in the malls that make crepes. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan in that instance. There's 2 on it. What does it say 2 on it? Like, admittedly, we didn't let the cultist potion stack very high, but we do have a heavy blade. That's fair. Coming around that could work well with it. Got 34. Wait, I don't think we need to do math here yet. Got him. Art of War, not particularly good. Spot weakness. For some scaling. We do want that with the Reaper. Akabeko. And it is these nerds. Round 2. Hot sauce in the morning. I love a good hot sauce, but I don't know about hot sauce in the morning. That's a bit deep. I actually have a really hard time finding food that is hot enough for me personally. What? Okay, that was supposed to be Reaper. That's fine. Ooh, hot sauce and eggs. You guys, it's past breakfast. Can't be sitting here dreaming about breakfast foods. Maybe we can. We need to talk about lunch foods. At least where I'm at, we need to talk about lunch foods. Give me the W. Sundial. Skip this stuff. Actually, second spot weakness is interesting. Okay. So we want to just Reaper and kill it, right? I think this is fine. So we're just going to get Reaper here. Told ya. And this is... how much? Is this 7? This is 6. Wait a second. This goes to 6, right? Yeah. Because we didn't get the spot weakness. There we go. Okay. Easy, easy, easy. This says 2 on it. Oh, wait. Maybe we get a bag of prep, and we're feeling real good about ourselves then. So we're always doing this. Now it's kind of a question if we want to use our Art of War this turn to do Bash Strike. It's a fair amount of damage. And we have Reaper spot weakness coming around. Yeah. If anything, for the 2 turns a week, it'll be good. Pick up +1 strength, I suppose. Sometimes dual wield 0 cost attacks, as well as Reaper. Some good memes to be had there. Times just energy potion is better. Yeah. Yeah, it was between that or the liquid memories, right? I don't know. This is our 3rd Tri-Centuries fight? Okay. Sure. Seems alright. We have the explosive potion now. Ah, dual wield the inevitable copy of Feed. See, now we got a build going. This turn does not spark joy. You hate to see it. But here we are. Alright, just me and this one other nerd here. Pick up a blue candle, rather. Our emerald key piece, and hey, a copy of Impervious is pretty good, I think. Did anyone catch the name of that guy who came in here and said Premature F? What was that guy's name? I don't remember. Huh. They must not play much Slay the Spire though, because that was easy. We like healed off of that. That's just silly. Oh, the F was short for feed. Oh, that's right. My mistake. My mistake. Oh my. Oh, what a turn. Oh, what a turn. I mean, I'm just doing this for the memes. Oh. Oh, it's so good. Woo, you love to see it, man. Hey, Dragon House. Your collection of good emotes. I know, what do you even choose here? We have so many cards to choose from. It's probably just corruption. And then we just destroy everything that comes in our path. Hey, Petey boy. You again as well? Yeah, it's gotta be corruption. Philostone, Ectoplasm, and an Astro Babe. Or energy's pretty good with our Snecko Eye. It's a matter of if we can swing the Philostone. We do have 1 strength to go against their 1 strength. I do that. Inevitably, you end up fighting the birds whenever you take that, but hey, the Collector is not so bad with Philostone at least. Got a Shockwave? We absolutely do have a Shockwave. Hey, what did I say? How did he know? Is this actually a seeded run? No, 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 no. What is this? 12, 24, 36? This turn just does not spark joy. We could take a second copy of Reaper into the deck, though, I suppose, with this much strength. Is dual wield our next upgrade? I'd give it a maybe. Shockwave? Yeah, so we have Shockwave and... what did I just say? Dual wield to go through. And now that we have a corruption, the dual wield upgrade I think is even that much better. It says 2 on it. Taking a second copy of Heavy Blade at this point too. Sure. It's overkill, but sure. Become one bitey boy. We did just upgrade all our strikes. Probably not. Alone chosen. We just have it, right? Yeah. Good stuff. Good to hang on to our sundial charge, too. Disarm. Disarm is very good going into the later game. Sure. As I like to say, disarm, dat arm. What's the difference? Go for the shop. Hey, immediately happy. Took the disarm. Rewarded. $42 damage. Excuse me. There it is. Pick up a kunai. Why not? And we'll pass on that stuff. Dex potion. I don't think so. We're somewhere in here, like we were talking about. We have quite a few campfires to go through, so I'm going to do the dual wield upgrade first, and then we'll look to get the shockwave upgraded as well. Hey, Blood for Blood is a decent value proposition. I don't think it's that good, but decent. A pair, since we're blocking with our face sometimes, might be okay. Pair and pass, as weird as it is. Yeah, Hand of Greed's here too. We would have to kill 11 things with Hand of Greed for it to pay for itself. That's possible. It also says 2 on it. That's kind of been our philosophy so far, is take the things that say 2 on them. We can dual wield it. That is true if we get feed. Hand of Greed is just burst at that point. Honestly, I don't think we actually need the Hand of Greed. I agree it's a good card to take here, but we have enough front-loaded damage, if not just through our upgraded Heavy Blade and spot weaknesses. A Maw Bank. Sure. This has been quite the run so far. Haha, it's about as good as a paw bank. I see what you did there. The Maw and Paw Bank. That face. But hey, we got +1 dex for the first time. Oh my. Oh my. Got him. Pick up a preserved insect and another copy of Impervious, because why not at this point? The preserved insect is such overkill. I just can't explain it. Oh my, that's a good draw. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them, but this is on a whole nother level. I think at this point, at this point, the trap that I run into most often is the deck is good, the deck is doing the thing we want it to do, just don't add too many extra components to it. Because it's good. Like 24 cards, it's got to be something special for us to want to add it in at this point. Like this stuff, it's probably just a no. Could take Sword Boomerang Plus. We do have the strength scaling for it. Probably just no, right? It's good. It's good. It's really good. Second copy of Heavy Blade? Is that good enough? It is kind of our kill condition. We'll go Heavy Blade, I guess. Ooh, a boat thing. Nice. Okay. We're going deep on the Heavy Blades as the win condition, I guess. Probably this. We're really just looking for our spot weakness at this point with Shrug. That's not it. I guess the Reaper's okay. Actually, we should have done, well, yeah, I think we should have done Heavy Blade there. We still get the kill, though. Doesn't even matter. Playing fast and loose. Let's face roll the Collector there. Hey, a third copy of Impervious? Love Impervious. Great card. No to this. No to this. Take this. It's okay, right? Blessing of the Forge is for basically Impervious, is what I was thinking. Saves us from a bad Nemesis turn. Maybe the play was to keep the Ancient Potion Flex Potion all the way to the heart. Sounds like a terrible idea, but it is an idea. Hey, Phaley! See you here. Small, small, small house. You're going into the Bird with Arms. We are rich. So you can go for this early shop. I actually like this shop maybe a bit better. You can go for 3 more elites in this act. Something like this. It's a good way to wake up. Thank you. I had a similar idea that I would just wake up and play some Slay the Spire order there, I think. It didn't go great at the very beginning, but hey, it's ended okay. Say no to the Inflame. Strange as it is. Duplicate a card in the deck. I mean, at this point, we could take a 4th copy of Impervious. Is that ridiculous? 2nd copy of Dual Wield would be pretty good too sometimes. I don't know, it's between Dual Wield and Impervious just for the memes at this point. Alright, we've got to go for the memes. When they present themselves that clearly, I can't say no. This guy? So this is 22 damage we have to count for. The easy number to get to, I suppose. Okay, still got 3 copies of Impervious in the draw pile. I think we're going to be okay. Oh, this deck is so much fun. These are the decks that keep me coming back for more. Good bronze is a no. Entrench plus. Good for the memes if we had a calipers. Say no. Ooh. The dreaded 3 Jaw Daddies. Dreaded 2 Jaw Daddies. So we do want to get this nice Reaper off in this fight. Which I think we can just do here. All gold for a red mask. I don't think so. We'll go ahead and recall early and get ready to take our Sapphire Key up here. Chance of drawing Impervious turn 1 are about 71%. I'll trust your math. Because I would agree that the odds are quite high. 4 copies in a 28 card deck, drawing 7 cards. Odds are good. Keep him weak and vulnerable for a little while. Not a kill? Order? I am not respecting this kunai enough. It's trying so hard to be helpful. And I'm just like, nah. I don't really need you. But we would be at 89 HP here, I think, if I had done that correctly. Perfected Strike. Says 2 on it. It's too late. We already have the Heavy Blades. We don't need Heavy Blade Minor. Light Blade. Whirlwind on 4 is fine, but probably unnecessary. I'll pass on this stuff. The Small Head. These turns have not sparked joy. Corruption. Well, at the very least, we get Corruption this turn, and we have all 4 copies of Impervious, I believe. Yeah. Order. Dual wield. I think we're at the place where we want to be using Heavy Blade. So we could dual wield the Heavy Blade just to draw it again in a couple turns if we need it. Not to use it here, but it is doing quite a lot of damage. And frankly, we're close to just killing it outright, so let's do this then. May not even need those copies. Do not need those copies. hang on to Sundial, I guess. Guess I'll look up at my relics. I haven't been looking at the relics at all. I should pay attention to that. So tiny chest, so this is going to be a relic. So we can actually pass on the Sapphire Key if we want it. So this is like the one instance where I really like tiny chest is if you know you can trade it in at an event later for the Sapphire Key. Outside of that, small chest just doesn't do that much for us. No, we'll take the Sapphire Key. Say Triforce complete. Can bottle our corruption, and then maybe, just maybe, I will, for the first time ever, get Corruption Dead Branch. It's oh so possible. Probably this. And this. I have okay, so no, wait. So I've had Dead Branch Corruption one single time in my hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of playing this game. I've had it one time, but I had Velvet Choker before I got the Dead Branch. So I wasn't even able to really do it. But no, I've never just had Dead Branch Corruption outright. Your last game? Well, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the blessed run. If there's anything else that could go right with this run, I think that would be it. Oh my. That's right, we got a boat thingy. Honestly, I think we're close enough to just killing it to go ahead and do the Reaper now for 2 HP. What? Is 22. I think we're fine. Dead Branch Storm of Steel. It's just as it's interesting. Regen? I don't think so. All right, we got an Unceasing Top. Like sometimes Unceasing Top does something for us. It can happen. I actually like this uppercut upgrade quite a lot for the 2 turns of weakness on the Bird with Arms and Beyond. Hey, it says 0 on it. Pretty good. Yes, the corruption upgrade, like what was said, is -1 cost on it, so it doesn't actually do anything for us. Wait, who is this and who is this? And who's corrupting who? I don't get it. Is this a reference? Portrait of Dorian Gray? What? For this guy? I will attempt to verify. Is it? I don't know. Hard to tell. Dude, perfect. Perfectly stacked pen nib too. All according to plan. We did not get the Dead Branch corruption. And we won't have enough Spire bucks to afford one either by the time we make it to the shop. But wait. Can these even drop rare relics? Or is it just common and uncommon? I forget. What could have been? Maybe the spot weaknesses or the other disarm. I feel like strength. Oof, that's a bad turn one. But hey, we get Art of War, I guess. Believe it or not, dual wield on strike does not sound so good here. I believe that the bot will allow you to post a link. If not, I can grab it. I do not want to dual wield strike. Oh. Wait, let me bring it back? Maybe. Interesting. I'll go with that for now. That's the most convincing argument I've seen for it, so it'll have to work. $81 damage. We have 3 more copies of Impervious. I think we'll use one of them. Unceasing Tap, I'm sorry. Can we still get Dead Branch from Spear and Shield? We absolutely can. Yes. It's not completely ruled out yet, though it is pretty unlikely. But it could happen. Uh, 51 plus 82. Oh, I'm just gonna do it. I think there was a world where we were able to strike and heavy blade there, but I'm not sure if it's a world that we live in or not. It's tough to say. Omega weapon. You don't even know how good this run is. Don't even. You don't know. You don't know what we've been through with Tiny House. The 100% win rate with Tiny House. We always kill it. That is one dead bird. Yeah, and even if we have gone below that much health, like, doesn't even really matter. Because the Reaper will pop us back up. Sure. You hate to see it, but we do make some progress. Order. Again. The kunai disrespect. If I had to point out anything for this run with like massive rooms for improvement, it's actually using kunai for its intended effect. I like to put this here. Do we care about Carnage? We have 4 copies of Heavy Blade? Okay, we let Carnage go. How do we have so many copies of Impervious? Does anyone actually remember? I don't know. It's been a wild ride. I think we picked up 2 or 3 copies. I know we duplicated one at a shrine. That was the 4th copy. We may have just actually picked up 3 copies organically. How's the quarantine treating me? Thank you for asking. It's, well, here I am working from home. Woefully. You know, it's pretty rough. But all in all, it's actually, it's not too bad. We have a grocery store within walking distance of our apartment, so we're very fortunate there as well. We don't have many worries or any of that. Just take the Bad Reaper. Because we're close to just killing it outright next turn. But yeah, all in all, it hasn't been too bad for us, fortunately. If anything, getting some time off of, well, it's not really time off of work, but having some time to sit here and just kind of actually enjoy life a little bit is, it's a nice reprieve. You know, as you enter adulthood and beyond, you eventually reach this point where, how do I say, like, you don't get spring break anymore, you don't have time in between semesters to just do stuff, you know, just general stuff. And I miss that a lot, so it's been, I don't know, it's been nice for me. I know it's not been nice for everybody, but I was able to like get a work from home thing going. So I know I'm joking about the work from home thing, but I do have, like, I got VPN access, I got the email going, I got everything going for work. So I do that stuff kind of more so in the evenings because I can. I'm not gonna like sit there and wait for emails to come in throughout the day. I'm just gonna check them at the end of the day and answer them all at once. That's kind of my strategy. Makes sense for me. This, we have I've been hanging on to this Blessing of the Forge for our copies of Impervious. Maybe I don't do that. We do like the Spot Weakness or the Disarm instead. Bash Upgrade XD. We have Shockwave Plus and Uppercut Plus. I think Bash Plus is pretty low on the priority list, to be honest. Leaning more towards the Spot Weakness. A waffle? A waffle, since we're blocking with our face, might actually be okay. Well, sometimes we're blocking with our face. Okay, so if we don't take waffle, we can actually consider what else we would take in this situation. 5 energy on turn 1, with a bottled corruption potentially being 3, is pretty good. There is spot weakness as well. So if we were to do spot weakness, we could remove a strike, which is pretty good for us, actually. Spot weakness thins itself out of the deck. guaranteed because of the turn 1 corruption draw. And then removing a strike gets us through to the heavy blades and stuff just that much faster. That's pretty okay. All right, we've got the tiny Spire shield and spear. Pretty cute. Aw. Bum dual wield, though. I'm going to take the disarm to remove an artifact charge here. I don't know if we'll see it again. There's an off chance that we do see it again, but having Shockwave be able to apply vulnerable here was a main reason to do that. It's 44, 66 damage, 70 damage. Okay. It's only half of our imperviouses anyway. In before they drop Dead Branch. You know, better late than never, I say. If they happen to draw it, only celebrations will be had. 42? Really? Thought we had it here. Wait, hold on. We could use Blessing of the Forge. I didn't run the numbers. I thought this was going to be enough. You were not supposed to do that much damage. Don't think we want to see this again. Sometimes that's fine. It would also be really nice to time the pen nib with Reaper. It's too much. I don't think Reaper does 34. What? It is a terrible turn. But if we get like a Heavy Blade plus Reaper here... Actually not that good, but we have dual wield Reaper. I think I see the line. So if we Heavy Blade Bash, we're on 3 energy, and then we can just Reaper it to death. Okay. Have a Happy Flower, chance at a Juggernaut. I'd rather not. Body Slam, no. And that's not the Dead Branch. It's the Happy Flower. It's happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. I guess that's good enough for me. We're going to save our Blessing of the Forge for the copies of Impervious, like I said earlier. We want to see Defend again. Not usually, right? This, yes. So I think my My biggest issue here is going to be forgetting about unceasing tops sometimes. I'm trying to keep that in the back of my mind. That is still a thing. It can have value. Did I disrespect the kunai again? No, because we're not playing Reaper here. Okay. So small. Oh no. Wait a second. Okay, so do we... I think we use the Blessing of the Forge here. We have all 3 copies of Impervious in our hand. That's good value right there. Could use the elixir to roast the single wound here. Otherwise, we're looking to use it to exhaust 2 of the cards. Which maybe doesn't happen. Sure. Get rid of the single wound. Not getting I think 2 of the spot weaknesses down. Yeah, neither of our spot weaknesses have gotten down yet. That's rough. We have 6 energy here, no block, and 3 copies of Impervious in our draw pile. I think I'm good with the draw potion. Okay. Casually hit the damage cap, I guess. Yeah, I was looking for uppercut to use disarm on. Maybe at this point we don't really care. We are out of copies of Impervious, though. I think we hang on to this one. It'll give us a reason to use Reaper sometime later. I wonder if we care about applying the weak, though, next turn. Sometimes. Sometimes we care more about the disarm, though. Well, I guess maybe exhausting the disarm is good enough. We win over 2 turns, so I think we just always do this. So next turn we should be able to do 200 damage, and then next turn we just kill. So we shouldn't take any more damage this fight, meaning we just play Impervious. Oh. Or we'll just, you know, get a pretty terrible draw there. And this is the bulk of our hand, so this is what we have to do. Uh-oh. He's weak, though. He's weak, though. We're still fine. This is what we have to do 167 damage with here. Very possible with Heavy Blade. Maybe we Reaper, though. Spot weakness Reaper, just to get it out of our draw pile. That enemy does not intend to attack. It's like a kill to me. Got him. Hour and 6 minutes. That was just basically a speed run for me. GG. That one was fun. Victory! Four copies of Impervious. And a bottled Corruption. That was a really fun run. Kept it at 28 cards. I like that one a lot. This was the run. This was the run. 5 elites in Act 1. The rare 5 elite path. Wow. Did I even add a card in Act 3? Be straight with you, I don't even remember. Act 3 was just a blur. I think we were through it in like 30 seconds or whatever. It just blasted through. Somebody said, like, we didn't even drop below 75% health. That's very possible. That was crazy. Almost hit for the cycle. So close. This defect run. Ugh. Oh well, hey, we're win streaking now. It's all the rage. People love it. I should put it in my stream title. But all in all, a pretty fabulous morning of Slay the Spire in my book. I think we just did these 3, but... Oh yeah, this one was yesterday. What a contrast. This Watcher one was almost 3 hours long. The Ironclad, 1 hour and 6 minutes. Ooh.